Our classes typically meet once a week. They start in the evening, so one of the sets of courses can start at 4:40. Sometimes teachers just push that back to 5 if students can't get there quite at 4:40. And then there's another time period starting at 7:20. So we utilize the evening hours for our classes, and they meet once a week. Students would take courses in linguistics, morphology, which is the ways that words come together, and syntax, which is like sentence grammar. You'd take courses in language and culture. So does language influence thought? How do different cultures utilize language in different ways? You take courses in teaching English, of course, Intro to ESL, a practicum where you actually have to teach English to some group of real learners and reflect on the experience. Okay, so some of our students have gone on to work in other countries. So we have students working right now in Korea, in Vietnam. We have students working in Spain, students that have gone on to various locations across the globe. We also have some students that are looking at PhD programs, and one that's even gone on to law school after our MAESL. Some of our students have also entered into English language institutes as teachers or directors.
I chose UTRGV because I'm from Texas, and I thought this would be an interesting area to study linguistics because of the language diversity here. If you want to teach in the public school system down here, which is what I did this year actually, I taught at a local school district. You can teach at universities in the US, and you could teach anywhere in the world, basically. Actually, I've already accepted a contract to teach at a university in the Middle East. You can do whatever you want. Like if you have an interesting project that you want to pursue and bring that into the class. There's a lot of class discussion and a lot of talking about issues in applied linguistics that are current. You also get a lot of background in the history of different methods of teaching English. The program isn't just focused on teaching kids in the Valley. There is a lot you learn about teaching that's relevant to any context, really.
The main requirement is that you have a 3.0 for your GPA in an undergraduate bachelor's degree. It can be a degree in anything, and even if you don't have the 3.0, you can take the GRE and meet some minimum scores to be considered. You will also have to submit a letter of intent along with recommendation letters in order to be considered. So for more information, you can go to the utrgv.edu website and go to grad programs. We also have an additional website while we transition fully to the UTRGV system, and that website is maesl@utrgv.com. It does link back to the UTRGV website as well. For students that are considering the MAESL, I would ask them to consider what they'd really like to do. If they like teaching and they have considered teaching English to students in other countries or have had ESL in their own local classes, this can be a critical degree for helping them understand their students' needs and advancing their careers.